Hey everybody, so today we are going to learn how to harvest our own sea salt. Step one, of course, is to go play at the beach. We do this a lot, so it was not a hard thing for us. Just bring a tub with you, get some sea salt. You're going to have some sand at the bottom. That's not a big deal because we're going to triple strain it. Use a coffee filter, bowl, and a paper towel. That's what's left behind. And then in the pot, you have nice, clean, clear water. You're going to take that water, move it over to a burner, because the trick here is to boil that water and get it to a nice rolling boil for a long time. You're going to evaporate all the water out of it. And what you're left behind with is the salt from the sea. It's going to be a little bit mushy. Make sure while you're boiling, you do go in and kind of stir it every now and then, especially once it gets near the bottom, so that you do not burn your salt or get it stuck to the bottom of your pot. You'll drain that excess water in it. Just use like a coffee cup, and you can even dab it with a paper towel, and that'll get it nice and dry. But that's what you'll be left over with. It's kind of a little salt mush. You're going to have to get it out with a little rubber spatula or a scoop. It's a little bit of a process, but it's not that bad. And I want to circle back and make sure whenever you're boiling that water, you do let it boil for a while. I mean, you have to wait on it until you're left with that nice salty solution, and then you'll put it out on the pan, and you're just going to kind of spread it around best you can. I will say the more you spread it, the easier it will be on you in the long run. If you leave it clumped up like that, and then it kind of turns into little hard salt rocks that you have to break up, because remember, you are going to have to turn it into grainy salt later on. So we put it in the oven. I'll set it to 350. I let it bake for maybe 10 minutes. That's just to kind of finish drying it out. That's to get what's left of that salt mush out of there, and then we're kind of left with these little hard salt rocks. So we'll break them up, get it all together, and then you're going to want to transfer this to a easier place to bust it up in. So I put mine in this little bowl over here. If you have like I think it's called a mortar, those little mallets that you can bust it up with, that would be easy. Or even a rolling pin, really, because I ended up using a travel coffee mug and rolling mine out and mushing it up. But either way, however you choose, you'll have it in this bowl. You'll mush it up, and there you can see I started with a spoon, and this part is tedious, so skip that part, get to our final result, which is a nice little granulated salt right there, a nice little powder. And that's kind of what we're looking for after you spend a lot of time mushing it. My advice, get the kids in on it. They love smashing things, and they'll smash it up for you. But you'll realistically harvest about 1.5 ounces for every gallon of water. But considering, salt has always been used for preserving food. It used to be a highly traded item. It's basically the staple of our forefathers. I'm not mad for, the only price was a little bit of time at the beach and a little bit of time at home.